Yo, what's up? You know, you guys sometimes don't understand your parents sometimes. My dad today said, high level in apato is very harmful for your body because we all live in apartment in Korea, most of them. And I also live there. And like one time my dad said a high level in apatite is very harmful for your body because it's wobbly because it's high and the wind can um, affect the level of the building. And I was like, my instant reaction was like, are you kidding me? If that is harm, why do you eat all the junk food and all the bad things? Why do you drink alcohol? There are a lot more things that you do that does not do good for your body, but yet you still do it, and then you just care about the minor stuff that doesn't really affect your body, I believe. What about the penthouse? I said, and then he just said like, I don't know about that, but I'm just saying, it's very bad for your body. And I was like, okay. Then what about this? Like, why do you eat like bad stuff then? And then he is like, well, I try to minimize, uh, as much as I can, and which makes sense. But sometimes I feel like people just everything is subjective. We say like we objectively say something, and then it's truth, and it's like analytically like this is right and that. But all the human interaction is pretty much based in emotion. Even selling and marketing, if you really dive deep into it, if you really talk with the real expert, they all know that it all comes from emotional uh, selling point. Like when you sell a product, you don't really sell the product, but you actually sell the emotion um, when you buy that stuff, if that makes sense. So why am I saying this? Sometimes, like I just don't understand my dad, how my dad, thinks. I do get, I didn't really believe, the generational thinking mechanisms gap, but now I do understand. And yeah, well, yeah, well, my dad is dad anyway. But yeah, it's my dad. Sometimes it's annoying, but still my dad. And yeah, I'm happy that he's alive. Well, one day he's not going to be alive. And then if you think about that, we should all be happy that what we have now. That's what I wanted to say today. Well, I'm thinking about how I can bring more values to this vlog. But at the moment, I'm just happy that I'm filming my thoughts unorganized because everything is organized and everything is very hooking and everything is fancy here in YouTube, especially Instagram and everything showing off, boasting off. I don't want that. I'm more try to be more organic, natural, and more slow, maybe mundane, but that's who I am. Well, to be continued.